Hello, welcome to the Alpine School District Connect with Alpine videocast.
The theme in Alpine School District this year is the power of moments. One way to create powerful moments is to celebrate traditions, opportunities to change the routine of the day. Today, across many of our elementary schools, we're celebrating the 100th day of school. Schools celebrate that in different ways. They dress up, they bring 100 pieces of candy. Today, we're going to talk to a few elementary children to help us understand what 100 days means to them. How are you? What is your name?
Solomon.
Solomon, I'm Mr. Farnsworth. I'm the superintendent. I'm glad to be in your class today. What grade are you in?
First.
First grade? You're looking kind of old for a first grader. How come you're dressed up so old today?
Because it's the 100 days of school.
The 100th day of school? 100 days is a long time. Hi, Ruby. How are you?
Good.
Do you always wear these glasses?
No.
These are special glasses to make you look like an old person, to be 100 years old. How are you, Eden?
Good.
I'm Mr. Farnsworth, the superintendent. I love your hair. Is this your normal hair? Do you normally wear jewelry like this? Do you normally wear a sweater like that? Well, how come you're not normal today?
Because it's 100th day.
The 100th day of school. Well,
And you dress up like a grandma or a grandpa.
How are you?
Good.
What's your name?
Miles.
Miles. That's quite the mustache and eyebrows. Are you getting old?
Yeah.
You've dressed up and you've got Kleenexes hanging out of your pocket and an old sweater. Why are we here today? What's the celebration?
The 100th day of school.
The 100th day of school. Wow, and you're in first grade?
Yeah.
So what are you looking forward to today in the 100th day of school?
Doing my walk.
Doing your work. You think your work's going to involve some numbers around 100, counting and other things?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you get to dress up, and many people in your class are dressed up, and they're all wearing crowns of 100 days. That's lots of things to celebrate. Well, good for you, Miles, for being in school for 100 days, for knowing how to count to 100, and for dressing up and being part of the activities today. I hope you have a great day.
Okay.
I'm joined by Matt Kilpack, principal of Highland Elementary. You don't normally look this good, Matt.
Not normally.
Talk about today a little bit, the celebration, how you're trying to create a powerful moment for the students here at Highland.
Absolutely. Today we're celebrating 100th day of school. And so we ask the kids to dress like they're 100. We want them to come and feel excitement, to feel unified, and to be able to have a wonderful day. And it's an excuse for us as the staff to let our hair down a little bit too. It's pretty awesome.
Let your hair down or let your hair go gray a little bit more.
Yeah, and this is natural actually. This just happens through the course of a typical year. So it timed out perfectly for today.
Wonderful. What are some of the activities that are going on today at the school?
Different classes will have different things going on. Some of the kids in their classrooms will be having different hundreds type things where they're using math to figure out what does 100 really look like, especially in those lower grades. 100 different items are actually pretty significant for kids. So for them to see, wow, 100 Cheerios or 100 stickers or whatever that might be, they'll see something that really represents what that looks like.
Wonderful. We appreciate the time and energy you put in to make this a memorable day for our students. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Superintendent.
I'm joined now by Mrs. Nielsen, a first grade teacher. Wow, teaching has aged you a little bit, hasn't it?
Yeah. It takes a lot out of you.
Tell me a little bit about the dress up and the 100th day of school celebration.
Well, it's always fun for kids to have something to look forward to, and 100th day is kind of like you're halfway through the school year, and it's just something fun to mix up our days and just do a little bit different kinds of days, some different rotations and things that we do that just make it a little bit fun.
So students are dressed up and they're just a little bit of a variety, a change in the activities and the routines.
Yes, definitely a change in the routines.
Wonderful. Well, our theme this year in Alpine's district is the power of moments, and we appreciate the time that you take to create a different moment, a celebration for these kids, to break up the routine, to flip the script and have them engage in something different to make it memorable. So we appreciate the time you took to dress up.
Yes, this will definitely create a moment.
Yes,
I'm sure it will.
And this will be a moment for students to remember today as they celebrate the 100th day of school. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming.
Thank you for joining us today on another Connect with Alpine videocast. We appreciate your support and engagement with your neighborhood school.